Hey, how you guys doing? You know what? We're here, so let's continue onward and upward. Sorry, that's not the one I want to work on. I'm gonna show you a game from from what I played just recently. So it's actually the King's Indian. It's part of the London system. I'll show you. And this right here, guys, back here, this really is kind of like it's kind of odd. It's a newer line for the King's Indian to bring the knight to C3, because after he moves there, you're gonna go C2. I mean E4 and D4. The reason is you're gonna want to start hammering away at the center, get central control. So then I just go smack. I gotta see what the computer says real quick. I want to see what. Oh, it says to develop. Let's see what happens when I play this move. Oh, it gives them a pawn advantage. He plays there, there. Now I'm going after the weakness. He plays there and smack. I castle with check. Do you see how everything's flowing? I should have played, now that I look at it, I should have played here. I didn't do that. So I kind of lost a slight advantage there. I played back. He played there, and then let's see. I'm two pawns. I want to see if I did it right. I played rook. I played rook E H. He played there. I took. He took. I brought my knight in, so everything's going to plan. So knight in here is correct. If he takes here, okay, come smashing in. I gotcha. And then when he goes there, smack, smack. Can you still mate with this one? I think you can. I think you can mate with both. It all depends on what you want. Okay. Well, I didn't see that, so. I should have played here. Interesting. Wow. Couple mistakes there. I kind of, for some reason, I thought I could check there, and it didn't work out very well. I took there, so I came in with the knight. I checked first, then I played up. I'll show you how I slowly take advantage of the endgame. My opponent, great player, just didn't know how to do the endgame as well as I did. I took, and then I pushed up. I'm not going after the pawn. He checked, which was a mistake, and then I took, and I won a pawn. Oh, Snikes, I am so sorry. I don't want. How did that happen? My bad there. Let's get to that. There. Okay, moves there. I move up. He checks. He comes up incorrectly played. I play there. And that, see, I set up for this fork right here. He played right there, and then I took there. And after that, after he moved, he actually didn't move. I just took, and it was game over. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And now we'll go into our puzzles, and we're gonna start getting our rating built up. We're not gonna move till we see it. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if we play rook takes bishop. Hey, how you doing? Trying to see what the idea of this is, because this right here is under attack, and we gotta see right here and see what we got. I see that, but then there's a check comes up here. Does he have anything? He can take there. But yeah, I guess he can take there, can he? This is pinned, so we really don't need to take. If we take with the queen, what can he play? He could play check. Oh, interesting. Even better. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I didn't. For some reason, I missed that. The takes. Wow. Good find there. Let's take. Oops. Let's take a look to see if there's a trap. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see anything that potentially could be a trap. Let's see, because there's no cheapo checks, because the king's on the opposite color of the bishop, so there's no checks there. There's no checks for the knight. He'd have to play here and there, or yeah, here and there. Nope. Wait a second. Let's see, how do you do a check? Oh, let's see. Let's see if I play. I'm trying to see. Well, you know, it would take a while then, but this actually stops everything. I really don't. Well, there could be a after this. There could be queen to d5. That could be the idea of the threat of mate. Well, then all we do after we play here, if he plays there, we just go. You just take the rook takes bishop, queen takes, and then we slide over and win this knight. We're up a whole piece. I think I like that. Wow. Okay. I didn't think that was gonna, but good fight on the takes there. It is interesting for sure. Let's see, is there any other checks? let's take a look. If we play there, there's a check here. Let me take, that's a potential. I like. We'll take a look at that. That's a excellent idea there as well. Let's see here. Let's see. Is there anything else that we can play? Let's see there. I'm just taking a look because I think that might be the correct move. I'm just thinking. Yeah, let's see. I think you're right on the knight, but let's see. Takes doesn't. That's not bad. There's this. The idea is a threat of mate there. So that's. Always sitches. Can he retreat out here? How do we stop that? I know this sounds kind of crazy, but we potentially have a queen to queen f3, and if he takes, we take. I know, that's what I was thinking. Queen f3. Then if we take here, we actually take, and I believe that's a winning endgame. Let's see, is there anything else? We did have a proposal of that's good, but we have to always look for the most forcing, and we do not want to let the infiltration of the queen to d1. We don't want to give our opponent any chance of life. If we play here, let's say the queen takes, we just take up the bishop. And if they try checking, we take, and then if it tries to check, we can actually push the. Yeah, we could actually do that because then we can move our king up and intercept with. Boy, this is an interesting sitch. This also has a dual idea of a check as well here, so I like the queen idea. I like that. Wow, that was interesting. What happens if he just plays here though? I just want to see. Oh, we take first. We take there. Okay. He moves there. Oh, first. Okay, it says for us to take. Wait. So wait, what does it want us to do? Does it want us to check? Huh? Wants us to check first. The computer's not nice. That's horrible. You know, just take the piece and win the game. Ouch. That I guess if you can go back and forth, to make your opponent feel bad, I guess that's what the computer wants to do. Be interesting to have seen what Alpha Zero would have said about it. Yeah, I agree totally with that, Fox. Uh, um, I think it's because maybe it gets into their they think that it gets into your head, but they don't have emotions, so I'm not exactly sure why they do it. Maybe to do time. The most interesting thing that they had to get computers over was they favored bishops over knights, and so they had to get the computers over that position, having that type of a weakness. Yeah, it was interesting. They're also very pattern organized too. That's why end games sometimes are considered pretty boring. Is that they kind of have almost standard patterns that you can go down, and you know what I mean. You pins like this is an interesting end game. Let's see here. I think we could just push. One second. Sorry about that. Just one second, guys. All right. There we go. I see what you're saying about pushing. Because if the king moves, we just push. I really don't see really anything better than. Hold on, let's go back to 29 and take a look. So he has to take the open. Hmm. Okay. That was really odd that he sacked a queen for that. Hmm. Go figure on that one, huh? I think Black thought that he has his passer and that's his pride and joy. So I don't really see it. And the takes doesn't do anything. Yeah, if we push, he can't go G2. Yeah, I think that's the sitch. Is everybody in agreement on F3? So I really don't see anything else that black can do. Okay, let's give her a go. Okay. Well, he went King G, so Huh. That's really a sneaky move because of we can't go here because he'll snap that off. Very, very sneaky. We do have one thing that we can do. We do have rook f, and then we maybe can double up. That's a potential idea. Or maybe we just bring our other rook up to e2, and then we can push. That might be the other idea. We can't do rook to f. Yeah, right. You're right. That's right. All right. I don't know. I was thinking for some reason I got backwards on the screen. I believe that that's I think that that's the best in the sitch because that holds every single thing together. Because if he tries to do something like that, we can actually just push our pawn and we could just, if he moves up here, just double. I think I'm 100% sure if you guys see anything that is different, I'll give you some time to look at it because I'm more than happy to entertain other ideas. But I don't really see anything that could change that idea because we can't play here because of takes. So the only thing that can hold on to the position would be two ideas here or there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go with it. There we go. Wow. That's all I could see. I just wanted to make sure because I don't want to move too fast. We're so close. That's a Mountain Dew. Okay, I gotta drink water. Let's see here. Okay. The bishop is trapped. If we can trap it. So let's see. We have a check, potential check. So you gotta look at checks, captures, discoveries. Our opponent's idea is he wants to I think he wants to, if I'm not mistaken, do a swing attack, maybe something like that. And he thinks also that maybe he can infiltrate in after he gets a rook attack there. He's trying to get everything hammering away at our king, so we have to take that in consideration. We also have to look at pieces that are hanging. That piece is a hanging piece because there's nothing protecting it. So maybe we can make an idea around A1, rook A1. There's also potential check. There's so a check, and then there's a weak pawn. I mean weak rook over there. We also have maybe a very simple idea is rook takes, not rook, sorry, knight takes b4. That attacks the queen. There's that idea, so that's an idea as well. The only sitch about that is I think he can actually capture, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Oh, you're right. You're right. He can't capture because if yeah, that's potentially an idea because if he captures, we'll take with the rook. If queen takes, we actually have a back rank mate idea. So that's an interesting idea. That's a good proposal as well. So there's there. Here, and then we have a mixed idea of those ideas. And now you get to see how important the back rank is. Yeah, so if we played here, what do we do after that? That's an idea. That's an interesting idea. So we have 3 ideas to check out. So let's start with we checked this one out. This one potentially if he takes, but if he doesn't take and he plants his bishop there, he maybe can actually get out of the trap here. So we got it. Well, this is interesting. This only works if he takes. So this attacks the queen, but that's it. So there's really nothing to that. This right here attacks the queen, and if the queen moves here, it walks into an attack there. We got it. Okay, let's see. That does make more sense now that I think about it. That is more forcing. I see that now because what this move does, that's an interesting. That's really actually the best now that I look at it. It covers this square. That's great because I see that now. But yeah, that does work because if the queen moves. Interesting though, if the queen moves, what do we get? Oh, queen b1. Well, if he does queen b, hey guys, if he does queen b1, we actually win we win on mate. So, let's see. Is there anything? Let's see if he plays here. Mate. There's mate. He loses the queen. There gets mated. So mate, mate, mate. If he plays here, yeah, I guess that's it. The only move that potentially has any teeth is queen there. That potentially, now that I gotta say, that move has some, that has some teeth, that has some teeth. This move is interesting for sure. This does have some idea though of if the queen ever moves here back here, we do have a check, but that allows the king to come forward. Yeah, see that's the only sitch about this move. Now that I look at it, it's not that it's not a good move; it's a great move. It we just want to make sure that we make. I think that, yeah, I think that now that I look at it, I believe that's the best in the sitch. Huh. Boy, this comes down to it. Let's give it a go. Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Why can't he just move here? I know we're going for. I wanted to check that out too. Huh, that is so weird. That's weird. That is just weird. Plain. That's just plain weird. That just doesn't look right. Oh wait a second. I want to go back. I want to see why our idea. That's sorry. I want to look at our idea. Why doesn't our idea? I want to see why our idea doesn't work. Oh, Snikes. The bishop is covering the queen. It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. It was only 9. It's only 9. Uh, yeah, because like what you're saying, Foss, the queen isn't hanging. If he ever takes it, it's back rank mate. So, but that's just crazy. But that's okay. You know what? We're learning, and we'll move on to the next one. We'll totally beat this one. We'll get this one down. Let's see here. Hmm. We can't play back here because that potentially would lead to mate after there. So after we move back up. So da, 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 da. After queen takes, knight takes. there, there, there. Does he have any checks? Well, he potentially does. We can't move anything up here because I believe that's actually... Nope, he's got this covered. So if we move here... See, h5 I think leads to checkmate too. Are we at least lose the queen? No, it's checkmate in 1, I think. Because if we played here... I believe this is checkmate there. Yeah, because then the problem with this is the knight covers there, queen covers here. So, and here. So all he would need is one of these rooks to check, and we get checkmated. So it's forced. This is actually a forced move. Otherwise, we get checkmated. I don't really see anything else. Oh my word! Really? Ah, drat. Bother. Bother. Okay, let's see what we have here to do. I just want to see. Oh, okay. Yikes. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. Let's go. Let's 1 second. I just want to check one thing. I wanted to see. Yeah, I'll look at that line because I wanted to see why ours doesn't work either. That's strange. Wow, they played all the way out to the very end. Hey, how you doing? Oh, let's go back here. What happens if we play here? Oh. He's got an in-between move. Okay, we get mated. Drat. Well, we got to look at it. Nice, okay. Let's see here. I'm not sure. I don't think there's a problem with that. Interesting. Even that's a good one too. Yeah, I think that threatens mate. Let's see if he plays here. No, that threatens mate. That's mate on the spot. The only sitch is, no, because even if he plays here to block, let's see here. Trying to see. Let's say it blocks with the queen. Yeah, I think that's the system. Who? I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah. There we go. Good job, guys. It looked too. Sometimes you have to look for. It's not just taking, because we would have won a knight, but why not win the queen? You know, like you guys were 100% right. Just you know what? Go for it all. Go for the queen. Yeah, that is forced. That was forced. He had to get something for the queen. Otherwise, it would have been nothing. That was an excellent find. Let's see here. That's why you take your time, and sometimes quick games aren't the best games to play. Um, uh, Grandmaster Simon Williams says that sometimes you need to do like maybe a 15, 20, 25-minute game, and then you're able to think, and it'll train you to think. Otherwise, what happens is you're on instinct at that time, and then when you sit down for a longer game, you get you move too fast or you miss things. He's trying to go for a cheapo attack here. Yeah, that looks because that looks forced. Yeah, that threatens here. Yeah. Let's see. Nothing he can do, can he? We could try taking. That is the only sitch that I see. But I don't think that would work because I think it is, and it would end up mate because of this rook here. This our sweet rook on d8 allows for this to actually work, because if takes, you check, queen back, takes. Yeah, this is the move. Nice find, guys. Let's see here. I'm trying to see now, what do we play here, because that's a good sign. Yeah, you got to look at all your pieces. There's a reason that this rook was on d8. Do, do, do. Yeah, we'll do. I'll do 2 more, and then I have to log for the night. Let's see, what do we got here? I want to try to get, yeah, I want to try to get something. So rook d2, knight takes d2, check. I think that. What do you guys think? I think rook d2 is the knockout. Yeah, I'm going with it. There we go. Let's see here. Good find, guys. Excellent find. That's a 15-point find. All we need is 8 or 9 more points, and we've crossed we're at least on it. I'm happy either on it or across it. I'm not complaining on how far we're gonna go. See, if we play rook takes, oh wait a second, that's a check. Wait a second, if we play queen, no guys, it's actually queen takes. This works queen takes, rook takes, knight forks, and then you win the rook. See, queen, that's check. It forces him to take, and then when he takes, we take with the rook, and if he doesn't take here, we're up a whole knight and rook. What do you guys think? That's the most forcing move. Either way, we're in. If I think I'm gonna go with that one. There we go. Okay. Okay, with sorry I'm cutting it off a little early, but got some work I gotta do, some studies. So thank you guys for logging on and helping. We did it. We did it. We got to 2202. So congrats, guys. Our next goal is 23. Okay. As Wesley So says, serve the Lord Jesus. As I say, God bless, guys. And I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Remember, keep studying chess. It helps in all areas of your life. And I'll only look back to learn, but keep moving forward. And remember, there's always a plan in the situation. We just have to find it like we did. Congrats, guys. We got to 2202. 23 is next. Bye bye, guys.